What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Dev back again for another first look. What's good, Twitch boy Dev? Everybody on the live. Listen, man, you know this right there, man. Yeah. All right, man. Nail Tech was cool. I'm gonna continue what I was saying from the last video, man. If you haven't watched that Nail Tech video, watch it. It is in the end of the video. You can go watch it, or you can search it, Meami Nail Tech. I just think that Jack Harlow has a lot of potential, right? But I think that he just needs a little bit more time to find himself, to keep going, more consistency, and then the talks can come. All right, that's just how I feel about it. A lot of people are saying this track is fire though. They saying that First Class shits on whatever Nail Tech was. Nail Tech also was Industry Baby Part 2. If you guys didn't know, I think that it was a clear-cut Industry Baby Part 2 without the 808s in the background. Just my opinion. Don't get mad at me. Jack Harlow stands. You know what? Jack Harlow actually has a great fan base. Gotta say it, by the way. That's a motherfucking clap, round of applause, air horn, man. Jack Harlow has some great fans. All right. They're not too rowdy. They're not too wild. They're not too Stanish. You know, they just fuck with their guy. You know, and I think that's one of the more respectable fan bases in rap. So I definitely appreciate that. But First Class mean a lot of things, man. First Class is the front of an airplane, front of a bus, whatever you want to move on transportation is literally the main cabin. First Class can also mean the first graduating class. So he could be talking about that. First Class can also mean first period. We all hated first period. 8 o'clock in the morning, 9 o'clock in the morning, 7 o'clock in the morning, what time you had to go to school. Didn't matter. Stayed up all late last night. Had to go to school. Fuck First Class. And, yeah. That's all the meaning that I can think of it. So, that being said, man, get a combo. So, with that being said, man, like always, Ben, ASMR. Talking too much. We got what I just said. You know. Y'all ready?
Up the sex in
Oh, damn. I didn't even think about fucking Fergie. Oh, so sample Fergie. First of all, Fergie, she should have never did that goddamn she should have never had did that shit, bro. I don't know. That was like, I don't want to say that's a downfall of her career, but Fergie was iconic at a point. Like, you know, she still is iconic. First Class. Great track. I love the sample though. The sample flip is definitely fire.
And I can put you in. First Class. I can put you in. Apple juice, I give a sweet semen. I know what they like, so I just keep cheesing. Hard drive full of heat seeking. Trying to come to
full of heat seeking. Ooh. Got that heat seeking.
Reasons. I got Plex in the mail peak.
I already told you guys, man. I forgot to say it as well in the Nail Tech video, but being a white rapper, being a white man in rap is like being a black man in America. That's a horn. You already down by 100 going into the rap game. You got to come out from the mud. Niggas is up. Niggas is up 20. You just got to drop 40.
Yes, I am. They say you a superstar, now damn, I guess I am. You might be the man, well that's unless I am. Every time I speak, she say, yeah, that sounds fine. I've been throw up the sex in O-U-S. And I can put you in. First Class.
That's fine. I like that. That's a little fun track. And it's funny how everybody be calling Jack Harlow now the white Drake. I can see that. Again, Jack Harlow is giving tracks. He's giving, because a lot of people always think that rap has to be conscious and has to be, you know, clear cut and gritty and lyrical. And in reality, it doesn't, man. You know, there's different lanes for rap. Always has been. You know, I think that's more of I used to always call that a New York mindset. You know, obviously the birth of hip-hop. But still, though, like, I always called it a New York mindset. Everybody always wanted to be New York and gritty. And, yo, we came from the bottom and stuff like that. And, yeah. Not really showing, like, I think the South made their fun side of, you know, and gangster rap came from the West Coast. Not came from the West Coast, but was very popular on the West Side. But then, like, the South made, like, very fun rap. So I think that, man, like, it's just, I don't know, man. Like, you know, Jack Harlow is just doing what an artist is. He's just making very fun hit music. And I think that, you know, very radio mainstream, I guess you could say. He's making mainstream, and you can't be mad at somebody that wants to do that. Now, if you want to talk about the top 5 talk, I can say top 5 popularity. I just think that my top 5 is very, very, very different from others, and it's very subjective. It's a very subjective topic. Like, you know, your top 5 is gonna be different from this person's top 5. My top 5 is my top 5. It is what it is. Like, you like what you like, you do it like they like. No one decides who's top 5. It's a baseless meter. That's what I like to call it. So, I just think that Jack Harlow having fun. You know, this track again was definitely better than Nail Tech. I feel like there was more fun on this track as well. I love the Fergie flip. The first class, that was pretty cool. It definitely was wrong what I thought. My predictions was definitely wrong. I think that, you know, it wasn't any crazy. It was a good flip, but it wasn't crazy is what I'm saying. Like, you know, it was just a playful flip and just a playful track from Jack Harlow. Showing that his album's coming out later this year. This is 2 singles now, Nail Tech and First Class. I'm curious on what his next project is going to be, though. Like, or what are we going to get from this next project? Because, you know, that's what they, what was that shit called? That's what they all say. Very surprising album, man. I definitely took some tracks from that shit, and I still jammed to some of those tracks. But I think like that Delta 21C, and then what was that other track on there? I'm looking. Hold on, let me look at it real quick. Baxter Avenue, 2 of my favorite tracks from that album. Very fire, very fire. Definitely Drake-esque right there. But I feel like these 2 tracks, though, I mean, they're great. They're good singles. I wouldn't say great singles. They're good singles. But is that really going to be what that album is? That's kind of tough. I mean, 2 tracks and it sound and those like that. Very radio-friendly tracks is all I'm saying. So, with that being said, man, get in the comment box below, man. Know what you think. Don't forget, follow me on social media. Dev don't strike me as a Kendrick guy. It's kind of crazy because I'm the one that put everybody on my friends. I'm the one that put all my friends onto Kendrick. You know, my first time listening to Kendrick was, you know, Overly Dedicated and Cartoons and Cereal. Those were my Kendrick days, and I put these motherfuckers on Kendrick. Section 80 was crazy when we listened to it, and yeah. I think everybody's just used to the Kendrick of the To Pimp a Butterfly Kendrick, which I wasn't particularly a fan of, and still, I enjoy it more than I ever did, but I'm still definitely more of the clear, gritty, rap Kendrick, not the jazz influenced soul funk whatever Kendrick TBAP was. I love the message there, but I'm just saying my taste of Kendrick was different than a lot of people. So, yeah. With that being said, man, get in the comments below. Let me think. Don't forget, follow me here. Till next time, Dev. Thank you, subscribe, thank you, support. Till next time, man. Let me know how y'all feel about Jack Harlow, though. Let me know after these 2 tracks, Nail Tech, First Class. What do y'all think his next album is really gonna consist of? Because it kind of reminds me of that's what they all say is a good album, but it ain't a crazy ass like classic. I think it's a great album. I just don't think it's just anywhere just like damn like for a long time coming we're gonna be talking about that's what they all say. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that being said, man, love y'all. Till next time, y'all. Peace.